Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to share some Season 4 updates. It looks like most of the episode titles for Season 4 have been released, and I wanted to take some time to go over them and speculate on what they may mean. Before we get started, I do want to say that all of the titles are very much subject to change. Some of them also could be placeholders for now, or even intentionally vague to avoid spoilers. So none of this is confirmed, but it does give us a lot to talk about. Episode 1 is titled The Arrival, and this could mean that the arrival of many different things. Obviously, the biggest possibility is the arrival of the man in yellow. This could be the moment where he fully enters the story and makes his presence known. Another possibility is the arrival of another story walker, or someone who is capable or at least knowledgeable enough to deal with the man in yellow. If that's the case, episode 1 could introduce a character that gives everyone a sense of hope, at least at first. Episode 2 is titled Fray. With a title like that, I'm thinking that after the events of the first episode, especially if the man in yellow arrives and starts tearing the town apart, everyone is probably worn out and exhausted both physically and mentally. They've been fighting for so long, and this could be the point where things really start to unravel. If someone does arrive in episode 1, maybe that person is killed by the man in yellow in episode 2, putting everyone right back into a place of hopelessness and reminding them just how powerful he really is. Episode 3 is currently not titled yet. That could be because the episode contains a lot of major story beats, and giving it a title might spoil something important. On the other hand, it could simply be that the title hasn't been revealed yet. Either way, the lack of a title makes this episode feel especially important. That could be a major turning point in the season. Episode 4 is titled The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what this one could mean. It could relate to a specific character feeling isolated, or maybe even the man in yellow himself, depending on how his motivations are explored. But let me know what you think in the comments. Episode 5 is titled Myths and Monsters. Those words are almost always connected to Greek mythology, which is interesting. There's also a video game called Icarus that uses the phrase in the title, and even a concert band piece with the same title that was inspired by Greek gods. This episode could dive deeper into the lore of the world, possibly revealing that some of the things we've been calling monsters are actually rooted in ancient myths or legends. Episode 6 is called If a Tree Falls in a Forest. I think this title could mean a number of things, but one big question is whether we'll finally see a faraway tree get chopped down. If that does happen, I'm sure the consequences would be huge and probably very chaotic for the town. Episodes 7 and 8 are currently untitled, and much like Episode 3, again, this could suggest that these episodes are packed with major events or twists that the creators don't want to hint at just yet. Episode 9 is titled The Calm Before. This really sounds like the calm before the storm. I'm thinking this could be an episode where everyone prepares themselves to finally face the man in yellow, knowing that what comes next could change everything. And finally, episode 10 is titled What a Long Strange Trip It's Been. This title honestly sounds like something you expect from a series finale, but I don't think that's necessarily the case here. It could be referring to Jim and his family finally escaping the town, or at least reaching some kind of resolution after everything they've been through. Either way, it definitely feels reflective and emotional. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.